Here with Zach and Carolyn, and they actually just showed their pilot for Caroline, Sweet Caroline, and they're the writer, director, and also the co-founder, correct? And the star, co-creator. So, can you tell us a little bit about what this is?
Yeah, okay. Well, it's a TV pilot about an uneducated Southern woman who has an 8th grade education. She wants to better herself, so she sends a lot of applications on video to online companies, and some people leak them to the internet. And they think they're really funny because she's way overreaching. She has an 8th grade education, and she's applying for jobs like firefighter and rocket scientist and things like that, okay? And surrogate mother, which she's not qualified for. And the idea is that these fictional videos go viral, and she gets a reality show, so she moves her whole bunch from Coonsboro, which could be in Florida, it's somewhere in the South, and they all go to Hollywood, and it's a mocky reality show about her experiences. And basically when she gets there, she finds out the producers really don't have as much money, and there's a rodent infestation at the pool house that they're all living in, and she has 2 husbands, and one of them is trying to be polyamorous, and it's just, you know, and the poor woman's just trying to do her own reality show. So that's really, we're basically making fun and having fun with the whole reality show concept, and we're all actors and writers from LA, and we love comedy, and we're part of a group called We Make Movies, and that's all, the whole cast is from We Make Movies. It's a filmmakers collective in Hollywood, and we're very happy with it, and we're seeking distribution. Sweet Caroline, yep, we're on IMDb, we're on Facebook, we're everywhere, and we're looking for a multi-channel network or a broadcast network like Adult Swim. It's that kind of thing. It's R-rated humor, and we got a great reception today. It was really good.
So where did the idea come from to make this?
That's
good question. I will try to keep it very short. I actually am an actress, but I have a day job. I work at a surrogacy agency. So the idea was actually born through that. We were making a short video for a friend in the business whose birthday it was. And so I wanted to be a surrogate candidate. That was the worst candidate ever. So I went to Zach, and he basically wrote the sketch, and that's how the whole idea started. So I hope.
Yeah, that's perfect. And what happened was that you didn't end up doing it, right?
Yeah,
because your boss, and I had written like 7 pages like overnight because I was excited about the idea. I sent it to him like, wait, this isn't going to be seen by anyone? And I was fine with having a small audience, right? But there was no audience. That's not acceptable. So I said, come on, we got to do something with this. And so at that time, We Make Movies was doing a sketch contest, and they were shooting over at YouTube. We entered it, we won, we went to YouTube, and we shot the first 5-minute sketch 2 years ago now. And from that, my mom... Yes, it's the first job application video, and then my mom offered to executive produce, i.e. pay for the pilot. So that's the only reason we're here, thanks to my mom.
You can actually see the first sketch on YouTube.
Yes, yeah. Call up Sweet Caroline and Baby Mama, and it'll come right up. And our teaser is also available on Vimeo. Just look for Sweet Caroline, or you can find us on IMDb. And if you know anyone with a multi-channel network, online network, they're really hard to get into. You know, like Yahoo and people like that, they say we're looking for original content, but can you get a hold of them? No, there's no phone number, there's no email address, no one answers. How do we get our content to those people? That's why we're here at this festival, and if you know anyone who wants to put Sweet Caroline on their network, we would love to offer it to them. Thank you very much.
Damn bananas!
If
you want to know, watch the show.
Damn bananas. It's all about polyamory and sex and Hollywood and polyamory and
Beverly Hillbillies meets the Desperate Housewives.
That sounds awesome. That sounds funny. That sounds great. So is this the first time it's being shown here at a festival anywhere?
This is the world premiere at the Orlando Film Festival. This is a world. Thank you very much. And we've got 2 more pilots coming up, and I think we'll be here again next year because now we get 50% off to enter next year. So I'm going to enter the other pilots here. Yeah. This is a great festival, by the way. Daniel's awesome. Really love it here. It's so great that they accept so many films, and so many people from all over the world is great. We're networking, we're meeting a lot of people, we're having a lot of fun, and that's what's so great about this festival. So many of them you enter, and they accept only 25 or 30 films, and yet they get 1,000 entries, and you're just left behind. So I love these people here, and I'm going to come back every year.
We have 2 more screenings for this one this weekend, so we're really excited. Saturday night at 9:30, and then Sunday at 4 o'clock.
Well, I look forward to seeing that.
Comedy One block.
Yeah, and Saturday at 9:30 is the outrageous. They consider us to be outrageous, which I'm not sure we are, but maybe we are. Come see and find out. We're a little outrageous.
Okay, I have a few more questions left. So the next one is, what is your most favorite experience that you've had while you're on set filming this pilot?
Just actually getting it done and getting it produced and getting it out of post. I mean, honestly, I guess just I'm doing it with my friends. That's the greatest thing. It was a family, and my mom came all the way from Virginia to be a producer and do craft services, which is kind of fun. So instead of getting your usual catered stuff, we got mom from Virginia making homemade Southern food for everyone, and it's a Southern family, right? So I just think the actual experience of shooting was the best experience. Yes.
Having real rats crawl all over me while I'm trying to pretend to be asleep. That was hard not to laugh.
My daughter Sammy was the rat wrangler, and so we had a scene where she and one of her husbands are in bed, and they're supposed to have rats crawling all over them while she has a nightmare. And so my daughter was in there positioning the rats around, and they're all very friendly rats too. You know, so.
And also, again, I know you guys mentioned that you could see the trailer and everything. Is there a website or anything, or for you being the writer-director, you an actor, do you guys have contact information for people who are watching this interview that they can find you guys?
Yeah, the best thing is just to look up Sweet Caroline on IMDb. That's the best of Sweet Caroline. It has, I'm Zach Van Eck, has our contact info. The production company is 29 Degrees Leo Productions, and we'd love to talk to anybody from an MCN, multi-channel network, online, anybody who'd like to pick up our show. It's awesome.
Is there any advice that you would like to give to an aspiring actor, writer, director that you would like to give?
Oh, wow. Any advice? I guess just it's all about the passion. You have to have the passion for it because it's a very tough business, and you have to remember why you're doing it.
And I think finding a support group like We Make Movies that we're part of, WeMakeMovies.org, by the way, give them a plug. There's about 150 filmmakers who are steadily involved and many more that are involved peripherally. And I think last year there were 43 shorts and one feature made out of We Make Movies. So it's a great collective and it's great talent. And twice a month we have stage readings so you get to see how great the actors are. And that was great for me as a writer because I suddenly started writing stuff for the actors. I'm like, wow, that guy's incredible. That woman's incredible. I want to get them in a show. And so it's awesome. So I think support group is really important in LA, especially if, like us, you move there without knowing anybody in the business, you know?
This wouldn't be here without that group, so,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely not.
Well, thank you so much for watching, and definitely check this out on IMDb.
It's upside down.
Hey, that's okay.
IMDb. Well, thank you so much, and thank you guys for your time, and I look forward to seeing this pilot on Saturday. And stay tuned for more interviews. Thank you so much.